The Lorraine pendant. The Lorraine pendant is one of our historical collection pieces, and this one was designed somewhere, they say, in the south of Germany in the 1600s. And it's an interesting stone because look at this bottom. At first you say, well, that's a pear shape. But if you look closer, it actually has a cleaved off bottom, a square bottom. So it's square and then it comes up to a point. Look at the gorgeous faceting in this. And then I have 3 pear stones coming up the front so that we're not just looking at a plain bail. I always like to cover the bails and make them really, really beautiful and sparkly. This one does not rotate around the chain. It doesn't slide. It is affixed, and that's good news for most of us who don't like to always spend our days moving the clasp back because it slides forward by weight. This one stays put, and it's your choice of silver or gold, and it's 18 inches with a 2-inch extender. This is one that looks a little bit dressier, but for $64.98, this might be the one you wear for that special dress for a daughter or a son's wedding. This could be the bride's dress, gorgeous for the bridesmaids, but it's also something to wear when you just feel like being a little bit dressier. You just feel like glamming up a little bit. I got a picture the other day from my friend Stacy, who was down in Florida, and she had a girls' night, but the girls' night was dressed up. I mean, everybody was stunning. They all had the long blonde hair. They were all done up, and they were all wearing their best jewelry, and they looked so, so pretty. So this is the sort of piece you put on when you want to really look fabulous. And it's just the nicest stone. I love that Lorraine stone. This is something that these master craftspeople were hired to cut unusual stones, to create something that would be different. Because yes, you could have done a pear. Yes, you could have done a regular marquee shape. You could have done the basic shapes. But to cleave that bottom and actually make it squared off gives it a whole different look. But what really sets it apart is when I turn it to the back, you can see the high setting, that gorgeous gallery they placed it in, all of the prongs that hold that stone firmly, and you can see the magnificent sparkle. Look at the really beautiful table right there. The table's that piece right there that's shining. It looks like a little doghouse. That's a glamorous way to describe a beautiful piece, isn't it? Look like a doghouse. There you can see Rover walking in. But then you also have 3 pear-shaped stones climbing up to the chain. Very nice little simple link chain, and it's one that will lie flat on your neck. It will stay put. Doesn't seem to be a roller because of the way it is affixed to the chain. I think if it were a free floater, it might roll, but it doesn't because it stays right where it is. Stunning piece. Excellent price. That's what impresses me about this, because if you were to go out and look at some of the simulated diamond companies, they have no problem charging $300, $400, $500 for a CZ. And I'm thinking, you know, that's just a little much. A friend of mine told me that her daughter was getting married and she needed something that was absolutely fabulous because the dress that she has is fabulous. And I said, you ought to look at Diamonique. She said, well, I was looking at such and such site and they wanted $500 for a pair of earrings. And I said, yeah, but really? Does that make sense to you? I said, you can get both earrings and a necklace probably for $100 and no one will know the difference. And she said, you're absolutely right. And she did. And it looked gorgeous. I saw the picture. So this is a very, very pretty piece. It's one that I know you will love. And if you're thinking gifts, if you want to give someone a little pick-me-up, these are tough times. January seems to be the month where people kind of fall down in the dumps. A lot of it, I think, is the weather. A lot of it, I think, is just all the hoopla of the holidays is over, and now we're kind of back to the grind. We also are oftentimes upset with ourselves for having eaten our brains out, and now we have more weight to go after, if that's the case. I mean, I've just given up. I figured, you know, at my age, I'm allowed to be a little bit on the bigger side than I was, let's say. It is what it is. I said to my husband, you enjoy eating my food, I enjoy eating my food. So let's just be quiet and go with the flow here. But anyway, it's just a beautiful pendant to enjoy, to pick you up if you are in any kind of doldrums. And it might just be a birthday's coming up. It could be, of course, an anniversary. I feel like having something fabulous because I know I'm going away. These items will not be coming back once they're gone. These are not items that will be reordered. I always know when something's going to be reordered, like the 5-heart necklace called Hardy Party. That's a reorder. It's very, very popular. We have items that we've had for a little while, and there's just a few left, and we say, all right, let's make room in the inventory. Let's clear them out. Let's put them on at a really good price, and let's give people something that they may not otherwise have had. It's a really lovely piece, and everything's on Easy Pay today, which is just great. You know, you can break it down. Let me update you. We have silver and gold, but in the yellow, it is limited. We have 300 of these, and it is the more popular of the two metals. So you have something that weighs in at 4.63. I would venture a guess that the big stone is 4+ carats, and then you probably have 20, 20, 20 on those little guys, or maybe 15, 15, 15, but it's at 4.63. Really beautiful, multifaceted. Just this season is going to be a season of lots of satin blouses, lots of V-neck sweaters, lots of cardigans, lots of the old Mr. Rogers look, the button-up cardigan with a blouse. It's a very easy kind of winter season. The color that's coming in very popularly is a, how do I say it? It's a toasty orange. It's a very rich, deep autumn orange. That was one of the Pantones I saw. This is new for 2025. But you know what? If it's for me, it's always going to be the pinks, the purples, the turquoises, the bright colors. You wear what you love. You wear what looks best on you. You wear what makes you happy. This one will make you happy. J426507, priced at $64.98.